Hello everyone, it's SystemCollapse, and this is Enigmatica 2 Skyblock. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I'm having a real good one myself. I hope you guys are too. And yeah, in between episodes, I did a fair amount, not a ton. I guess we'll take a quick look here. We're gonna do some Astral today. We kind of need to finish up with it, I guess, and then kind of push forward. Over here in the mob farm, though, I did a little bit of work. One, I kind of automated pink slime really lazily. I mostly just wanted these slime chunks. The way you kind of get them, you need to make one of these Solium daggers. And then you get the Solium dust. You have to smelt that down from the Solium dust into that, and you make the dust like that. So, yeah, not a big deal, but definitely has to be done. And then there's the recipe there. I was looking for it. I was just like, where is it, man? But anyway, you make those, and then you make those daggers. I threw it in mechanical user, left click, use upper slot only. And every time one of those pink slimes kind of spawn, they jump, and it just automatically gets killed. So, works out, gets me pink slime, and it gives me the slime chunk. So that's pretty awesome. What? I have no idea what hit me. I'm really confused right now. Anyway, over here I had another mechanical user set up to get me even more of those chunks. These chunks are actually used to make seeds. So I can make like creeper seeds, zombie seeds. The Enderman one, you don't even need it actually. I was going to use, so I wanted to look at the recipe. The Ender seed is actually different. I think it was like Ender Pearl blocks or something like that. What was it? Yeah, blocks of Ender Pearl. So yeah, I could have already done this one and just didn't realize it. Also, I have the spider and stuff. So I just kind of had this set up so I can make those seeds. I haven't actually made the seeds yet. I need to kind of go ahead and do that in time. I'll do that in my own time because they're all really basic recipes. I did add a little more essence here. So yeah, I'll just kind of keep adding to what we already have. We have quite a lot now, actually, of different essences kind of being all made. The new ones I added the mystical flower. I added mineral. I think that one's saltpeter, nickel. Somehow I missed it. Ardite and cobalt. Is there a manolin seed? Manolin seed? I mean, you don't really need it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Man seed? Nope, not there. Yeah, I just kind of added those. Added ember. The lapis one? I must have not put the seed. I probably didn't put dirt in the cloche. I'll have to go back and do that, but it was one that I missed. I do have one here too. So I just had to set up the 2 more walls here. I just ran 2 more brand new lines off this to kind of get all the channels that I needed. And yeah, we're just getting seeds, man. That should cover enough kind of, I should think, storage for every seed in the pack. So that kind of worked out. Anyway, I did that. And outside of that, the only other thing I really did was a little bit of Astral. So let's go over here. Kind of take a look at that and kind of get to work. So yesterday I was working on the constellation papers because I want to get to the point where we can get the diamond seeds and, well, the tier 5 seeds, right? Then I was working on constellation papers, right? And I ran into an issue. Let's go to constellation. Mostly because I derped. I did not kind of recognize this. Here, when you look at the papers, it will show the recipe right here. I didn't notice these tabs, man. I was clicking on each one going, oh, this is the recipe for that one. This is the recipe for that one. But every one of those recipes is actually for Disgydia. So I ended up making Disgydia a few times, which isn't a big deal, but I need to go ahead and make a couple more of the papers. I didn't make a ton of them. I made, let's see here. I made the base ones, so I think it's these ones. Vicio, Disgydia, Evaricio, Avitas, Amara. I think those are the 5 base ones. Then you have to attune yourself, I think, before the next constellations will actually show up in the sky. And then I have what is this one? Mineralis, which is the one we actually need to be able to do the crafting in the iridescent to actually be able to make the seeds. And I got Horologium because I plan on doing that ritual later on. I just can't remember if I have to do the rest of them and kind of find them in the sky to make the Horologium actually appear. So kind of might have to do that. We may also have to do a little multi-block here to actually get us more power, because we're not full, and I don't know if we're going to have enough here. So I do have some stuff. I also went ahead and made some more Celestials. So you see those. I got a good amount of them. I have some pretty good ones here, too. This one I actually grew larger size, because that purity, 99%. I'm going to be able to take that one and make it a perfect later on for my ritual. Really easily, because it just came as 99%. I should probably show you how to make them bigger, too. We'll do that real quick. You can kind of increase the size. Purity is the hands down the most important stat, but size is also very important. And for duplicating, you need to actually max out the size. Just kind of keep trying to grow it. Then every once in a while it'll split. So you kind of put it just in liquid starlight, and it'll just start going bigger, bigger, bigger. Well, not visually, just by the numbers on it. Every once in a while it'll kind of consume the bucket of starlight. And then, yeah, you just kind of repeat the process. I could automate that really easy. I'm not going to be doing enough of them for it to matter, to be honest. I haven't really, this is the only one I bothered to grow so far. So, definitely a thing. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, first what we're going to do, we need to get attuned. We need to get attuned because we need to be able to attune this altar over to Mineralis in order to be able to actually do our crafting for our tier 5 seeds. So we're going to kind of get that done. I also made another item here too. I made this, the sleep charm. Pretty awesome little item. It just makes it so, actually I could show you since it's, you know, nighttime. Makes it so you sleep instantly. And then I kind of repeat that process and do that until night. Kind of pushes the day forward, which is kind of important when you're kind of looking for the constellations in the sky. Yeah, I made this too, actually, the telescope. This actually finds you the constellations in the sky. And this is basically just a connect the dots game. Usually these blue lines aren't here, you know what I mean? But when you find the kind of glowy dots, you just kind of connect the stars, try to figure out which one it is based on the number of the stars and the pattern. And then, yeah, just kind of make it there. In the book, you can actually kind of look at them. So if I actually took this, put it in my hand, I could go, oh, this guy is like that. And when I see that star pattern in the sky, I just kind of do the connect the dots. And yeah, kind of makes everything work. Anyway, let's take that. What am I doing here? I want to shift right click with that. Throw that in there. The first one we're going to do, actually, we're going to do Amara. And that's going to be the one I actually go ahead and attune myself to. You have to attune yourself to be able to make the enhanced crystals. So it's something I kind of have to do. I don't really even have choice in the matter. I'm going to get this out of here because it may be in the way. Anyway, that would have gained some size there. That one's actually really good too. May turn that one into one of the enhanced collector crystals because the better stats on them, the more power they'll give. The cutting really only matters. Like there's a cutting stat which you can raise. I could actually put it in this grindstone, grind it down to raise the cutting, but it really only matters with the tools. It doesn't matter that much with the actual power of the gem. But anyway, I'm going to take this, put this in my offhand. I'm going to take these spectral relays. And we're going to get these little kind of little purple things here. It's actually marking out the constellation kind of shape on this little multi-block here, which is pretty cool. And if it's out tonight, and I don't know if it is the right constellation, it should, yeah, it should do this. There we go. That's Amara. That's Amara there. I'm actually going to go. Let's go. I need 2 crystals. I need 2 of them for the collector, I think. Well, actually, let's do 3. Let's see here. That one's only 100 size. That one's pretty good. Let's see. Any other decent ones? I guess the last one doesn't matter because one of them's going to be for the iridescent altar. And that one, that size doesn't matter at all. So I'll use this one. So what I'm going to do is just walk in here, hopefully. And it's going to grab me. Don't ask me why it's showing damage. It just makes it look like I'm taking damage here. And this is going to attune us to the constellation Amara. And that one's actually really good for defense. So we're going to be all defensed up. Yeah, it's actually pretty awesome. And we're going to have some perk points. And as we take more damage, we'll kind of raise our perk points. And raise how many points we have. We can kind of get more perks as we go. And this one's actually pretty good, actually, Amara. I don't know about the... I don't know if any more were added. There used to be only 5 you can attune yourself. Those 5 base ones that I have. And I don't know if you can tune yourself to the others. I don't know if that's a thing or not. A little bit has changed with the mod. There's a couple more that have been added. But anyway, there we go. We are attuned. So if I actually go to my book now, go to perks, you'll see here, got a whole bunch of perks here. We can actually take one. You have to take this one first. So tough skin. I'm going to take that. Reduce overall damage. So I don't know how much that one reduces damage overall, but we have this bar over here, and as I take damage, it's going to kind of fill up. But we can get one, yeah, higher dexterity, grants a chance to dodge incoming damage. That can save you from death. I was going to say certain death in dire situations. This one here is when you wear less than 3 armor pieces, you get a whole ton of armor. This one's actually pretty insane. It actually gives you a ridiculous amount of armor. I think it's like 85% damage reduction or something. Something silly. And then take less damage from elemental damage and take less damage from falling. So we'll be able to get those perks in time as we get damage. And definitely something we'll be doing. And that's pretty cool. I do need to throw crystals in here now. So I'm going to do... This one's going to be a collector crystal for sure. Throw that in there. It's going to do all the fancy particle effects. And it's going to be pretty cool. We're going to have to do this 2 times. And then we're going to turn these into collector crystals. The way we do that is through a little... recipe, where is it? Is it this one? No, that's the multi-block we're going to build. There we go. We got to do this recipe right here. That actually turn into a collector crystal, and then we'll be able to kind of, you know, use it for a couple different things, actually. You can power the altars. You can also kind of use it to transform blocks in the world, which is something we're probably going to do later on. I'm not going to do that right now. I just want to get these ones kind of converted over. And then get through the part with the seed. Then we can kind of move on. Get away from Astral for a while. I just want to get away from some magic mods. Get back into a little bit of automation here. Definitely what I want to do. That one is attuned now. So we have a Mara. This is kind of how this one works too. You need one of these kind of attuned. Doesn't have to be a tuned one. It can be a regular rock crystal. It just has to be a collector crystal. And yeah, with this puppy, no, sorry, not a collector crystal. Just a crystal that's attuned, right? And you can do that with the rock crystals. But when you throw it in here, it throws a shape and it kind of puts it down on the ground there. And that's kind of how you attune it to certain recipes, right? So that's going to make it so we're able to... Well, that one's not going to make our seed. We actually need to find Mineralis. And I haven't found that one yet because I don't think it's in the sky yet. It may be now, actually. What's that one? There it is right there, actually. Look at that. This one's Mineralis. You can actually see how I do the connect the dots. I'm just so used to what they look like. I'm pretty decent at this. Let's do that. Do that. I think it's that right there. There we go. Discovered Constellation Mineralis. So we already have our 3 kind of tuned ones that we need. And then we're going to need 1 on Mineralis. So we're going to actually probably break all these. Switch over to Mineralis and attune 1 crystal to that. Because that's the one that actually has to go to the altar for the seed recipe. This one could be used for different ones, right? But I don't need it for that right now. Let's go ahead. Grab you right here. And I need to find Mineralis. Do that right there. It was lucky that that was actually in the sky, to be honest. Do I have 2 of these? Yeah, that's kind of derpy. Let's put you there. Let's put you there. Need 1 more crystal. Doesn't even matter what this one is. I'm just going to use a rock crystal. Because, again, it's just for the table. And the table doesn't matter that much. Anyway, we should see the particles again. There. There. It's like that. You got to be a little careful, too. Sometimes it's hard to tell where the actual kind of purpley, glowy particle effects are. I'm missing one, aren't I? Where's the last one? No, that's 6. Wait a second. Is it not in the sky today? Huh. It's obviously in the sky. I can see it right there. It adds it to the sky, actually, when it's there, too. Maybe it's just too late in the night. I'm just going to sleep real quick. Not going to hit that and make it the next day. There we go. It's good to go. We can actually take this now, throw that in there, and hopefully we'll get our proper crystal and be able to see if we have enough power in the altar to actually get these seeds done. If we don't have enough power, we're going to have to do some multi-blocks, but the really simple ones, and that's actually what these 2 extras are for, if we have to do the collectors. Anyway, I'm going to make the collectors either way, because we could use them for other things, but yeah, there's a whole block transfusion kind of mechanic in this mod here, which is pretty cool. Let's see here. What am I doing? So the next step would be, I guess, grab you, put you in there. That should give us Mineralis. I just want to see if we can actually do this. So I know kind of what we need here. We need blocks of Supremium. So let's grab, I think it's just 4 of these. Let's grab 4 of them. There we go. We need the tier 5 crafting seed. We just need 1 of them. So let's grab that. Tier 5. Oh, I guess we don't do 5. There we go. We need diamond blocks. I think it was 8 of them. So let's grab 8 of those. Sweet. We're going to need some essence. I think it's tier 4 essence. I could just use cobalt. Awesome. And I think we need 8 supremium agates as well. Let's do that. Most of the recipes are all the same. The only thing that looks like it really changed was this kind of block here. But yeah. Anyway, let's grab that. Let's see if we get our supremium. We do. Awesome. And oh, I actually haven't had any of those in my inventory yet. Done all the crafting in the system. Anyway, let's do that. I believe it's this right here. So we'll kind of go like that. And then, what is the rest of that? Oh, right there. I can't remember which way this goes. We'll kind of figure this out in a second. There we go. And there we go. We actually have enough magic, which is actually pretty cool. So I should be able to do that now. Awesome. So we can actually make our seeds. That's actually awesome. I was expecting it to take more starlight than that. So we don't even really need to worry about the multi-blocks, but I am going to set them up really quick. Oh, once Ender Star. I kind of forget about that. Let's go to not Ender Star. We need a Nether Star. What is an Ender Star? Anyway, let's grab 1 of you. Sweet. I'm going to have to throw that down into the spectral. There we go. That should handle that now. It's got everything it needs. And now we should get a seed. This stuff gets so loud. It really does. I'm going to have to kind of turn it down into kind of video recording. And there we go. We got our first diamond seed. Our first tier 5 seed, which is really what I'm going for. And, tier 5. There isn't a lot of these I can actually make right now. I could do emerald. I could do uranium. I could do platinum. Void metal I can't do yet because I haven't actually progressed that far in Thaumcraft. Rock crystals, I can do that one actually. What is the recipe on that one? Yeah, I could definitely get that one done. Huh, I'll do that one after. We don't need it right now. And, let's see, Draconium. Draconium is going to be a while because I have no way of getting Draconium yet. And I don't believe there's any in the end, which means we're going to have some other method. But anyway, let's go ahead and do the multi-block real quick. Because, yeah, that seems like a good thing to get done. Then we can kind of move on to other techie stuff, right? Some actual non-kind of this mod stuff. We're going to have to make 2 collector crystals. So let's actually ditch that one. This one's going to be for just the altar, I guess, in case I need anything that needs Amara. And these 2 are going to be the actual collector crystals. We're going to need, I believe, 8 of this, right? I believe 8 of this. And I believe 8 of this. So let's grab them. Get them all done. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Okay. So yeah, let's look at the book real quick. It is that and illumination below it. Okay, let's go to this. Might as well set up for 2 recipes. And then I guess we'll do, it was like this, right? I believe. There we go. And 2 of those right there. Then I should be able to take the crystal, fill that right there. And we're just going to start that craft. So that's pretty cool. We're also going to need all those blocks. So let's get these on our inventory. And, yeah, this is going to turn into a crystal we can put in the world. You can kind of target this thing too. We're probably going to actually need the linking wand, linking tool. Yeah, we'll have to make that as well. That'll be kind of the last thing we do. Let's go ahead, throw this one in here, and put that right there. And maybe wand that puppy one more time. What? What do you mean? Oh, it's missing something. Oh, it needs one more. Totally confused there for a second. Go ahead and throw in a resonating. And finally, just wand that. Cool. Okay, so we're going to do the multi-block here. The multi-block we need to do is called the, I think it's called Enhanced Collector Crystal. Right here. So not too bad. Pretty simple. I'm just going to take some marble. I think that's some runed, engraved, and chiseled. And it's going to be 1 block above this little pedestal here. That'll be pretty simple. There's a little rule of thumb with this thing. I need some extra placement blocks. They need to be, I believe, if you're going to do multiple on the same altar, I believe they have to be 14 blocks apart. This is the way it works. It may be more than that, actually. It's been a while since I actually talked to the guy that wrote the book about this mod. His name's, I think, Viral. He works for FTB now. He makes mod packs. He's working on a mod pack for them, a hard mod pack. He's a pretty cool guy, but he literally wrote the book for Hellfire. And, yeah, he gave me all that information, but so much of it is just so vague when you read the book. It's kind of hard to figure out unless you actually talk to someone. Let's go here. There we go. Make this little multi-block. That's the bulk of it right there. The rest is just corners and stuff. Let's we can get this stuff out of here really quickly, hopefully. Stuff's getting in my way. So I just want to get one of these kind of built here, and then we'll kind of figure it out. I believe it's chiseled in the corners, so I think it goes like this, right? So that is marble. That is that. There's our pillar. I need chiseled, and I should have engraved, right? So the chiseled, I believe, goes like this, right there. Sweet. Then the engraved is a little tricky. I think one goes under the water, then one in each corner. So I think that's how that works. Then you just add the pillar, then a chisel. We're going to test this one out. If it works, then I'll go ahead and make the other one. I should just go grab this puppy. Bring it over there. So I can get the 8 buckets of starlight into it pretty easily. Oh, I thought it was going to break. I'm so afraid of it breaking the block below it that sometimes I stop early. There we go. We did get that right. Because that would be a good thing. And anyway, let's go. Put you right there. I guess we just need 8 buckets of starlight. There we go. I think that's it. No, we're missing one somewhere. Is that? Nope. Is it here? There we go. Waste a couple buckets, but that's okay. I should have to just put it here, then put it here. And if I did things right... Yeah, there we go. We got the particle effects. And it just pulls into the crystal. We now need to aim that at this altar. We can actually probably do that right now during the day. What was that linking tool? We need that. We need any kind of crystal. It does not have to be attuned. And some wood. So let's go ahead and grab, let's just use a rock crystal, I suppose. We needed 2 of these and some sticks and some wood. So let's go grab some sticks. Strix? No, I don't think so. It's just a couple sticks, right? I can't remember if it was 2 or 4. And maybe some oak. We should have tons of that. Awesome. Let's go ahead and set up this recipe. We'll take a look one more time. Go like you. Pull you out. So that's where that went. I wasn't sure where that resonating gem went. I was a little confused, but not that big a deal. There we go. There's our linking tool. That should be it. Right? Sticks, wood, that. Everything looks good. Oh, does this have to be out? Let's actually make it nighttime really quick. Oh, there we go. That's the problem. Sweet. I actually don't know if this one will work with the gem in there. I don't know if it actually kind of interferes with it or not. But now we have that much starlight right now. It's going to go up to about there. That's where it was. Let's see how much it kind of gives us when we link this up, because it should be substantially more. So you just kind of, I guess it's just right click on it, then right click on the altar. There we go. Link to the collector crystal to altar. And that already filled it. So I am going to do another one. It's going to be mostly for aesthetics now, just to make it even. I really don't need it. But yeah, we totally filled out the altar now. We have our ability to make our seeds. And we can kind of move forward and kind of get to other stuff finally that is not kind of magic related. So yeah, I'm going to do the altar and then we'll get to something else. And okay, the next thing I want to do here is kind of set up fluid crafting and fluid storage for AE2 using extra cells too. So I want to kind of get this going. I already set up a whole bunch of recipes. They're all actually all done here. I just took a couple minutes, kind of got this all going. We got a whole bunch more here. And we're going to kind of play with this because I'm not 100% sure how it works. I want to kind of figure it out. So let's go to 16K because I made up to the 16K cells. I have no idea how much fluid these actually hold. But we're going to make 6 of those probably right off the hop. Kind of grab that. We're also going to need a drive. We're going to need a new one. I'm actually going to make this one. I kind of set up the recipe for the fixture. This thing kind of makes it so you can kind of place it on the side of a conduit. And you can put one on every side of not a conduit, a cable. And it kind of works that way. So that's actually pretty neat in itself. They only hold 6 though instead of 10. Let's see here. How's our drives doing? Or I guess our fluid drives. Fluid. Yeah, you can see here all the recipes I got to set up here. We've got, they're still going. We got 4 of them done. We're going to need one of these fluid assemblers, I think. So let's grab that. Let's go back here. Let's go back and grab a fluid interface. I don't know if we need that. I think that's more for our machine. If it's not willing to accept buckets, it needs one of those fluid interfaces. Kind of work as a cable, but you could use an export too. So I'm not really sure. Someone can maybe tell me exactly what the fluid interface is for, because I know it can make recipes, right? So it's for automating a machine. But with fluids, realistically, I don't see why we would need that outside of maybe because we could just use a fluid export bus, and even if we needed numerous fluids, we could just do multiple. What is it? Not the crafting cards, capacity cards. That's what I'm trying to look for there. Go ahead and grab them. Maybe some imports. Maybe just one import right now. Go back there. See what else we need. We need a fluid assembler. We need the fluid interface. Oh, I didn't do one. There's one we actually need here. It is called the auto filler. Let's go auto filler. I think it's this puppy. I think this one fully automates the creation of buckets, which is actually pretty cool. Oh, I actually had it on me. It's weird too. The pattern encoder. It will make recipes for you, but if the recipe's in the system, so it's actually already in my system, it won't actually always grab it. It's a little weird. I almost want to take it and put it on its own little subsystem so it can always grab a recipe, because if I can craft it, it's like, no. I don't get how it works. It's a little strange. Anyway, let's take that and throw that down here somewhere. Wow, we got so much going on. These tanks here are just fluid tanks. Nothing really special. It just kind of gave it kind of its own kind of fluid inventory, so it had something to work with. We need an autofiller. Yeah, this puppy here is going to make all the buckets of liquid for us. I think it even teaches it the recipe kind of automatically, which is actually really cool. So we have that. We have everything, I think. I guess we just need the drives. There we go. I have this. I want to test out the fluid storage. And we're going to need a cell workbench. And I actually have one downstairs. This one is kind of neat, the cell workbench. Where do we want to do this? Let's do it upstairs. is it makes it so you can kind of partition drives so they can only hold certain items. And we're going to kind of need that for fluids because these drives can hold 5 different fluids. I don't want the fluids mixing, so it's definitely something I'm going to do here. Let's go ahead and do this. It'll be a temporary setup until I totally understand. Let's go here. Let's take this MB drive. Let's do that. And let's actually set up one of these cells. So I'm going to take that cell. I'm going to throw it in there. I'm going to throw lava in it. And I think we do that. Yeah, it actually just shows the lava, right? So it's actually formatted correctly. Should be able to do the same thing with water as well. So just do that. And hopefully, yeah, that one works as well. I'd like to do creosote as well since we have it. Let's go like that. Grab you, do that. And see if we can kind of automate the creation of the planks and stuff, right? Because that'll make our lives easier. Actually, there's no way of telling which one's filtered. That's unfortunate. Did I do these ones up here? I might have to refilter these again. Oh no, we dropped one. Did I actually go through the floor? It looked like it did. It did too, man. Look at that. Being all crazy and wonky. Anyway, let's go. No, we need to look at the cell. Because I need to know which one's formatted. Not that one. That one's done. So there's water. Okay. Let's keep water bucket over it. There we go. Then this one. That one's lava. Let's keep a lava bucket over it. That works. And then we're going to need one for creosote. So let's do that. Sweet. And throw that there. So we're going to take those. We're going to throw those inside. That's good. Those 3 are taken care of. We're going to need to pull liquids into the system. So let's do that. Actually, right now, we should be able to. See the fluids in there? No. I thought I'd be able to see the fluids. Why does that not see fluids? Oh, because I don't have any in there yet. You can manually put in fluids, I think, right here. So you have this little puppy. You just do that. I think we can actually take a bucket here too, right? No, you can't do that. Okay, maybe that was an old video I watched. Yeah, we should be able to do this, right? That's not the way we really want to do it, but it is a way to get fluids kind of in there. I just want to make sure every one of these drives still say 1 fluid on them. They do, so it is putting the fluids in the right areas, so that's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and where is that creosote? Right there. I want to see if I can just import into the system now using one of those fluid imports. So let's go here. Go to fluid, import bus, right? And there's an import bus right there, actually. Let's go ahead and grab that. So I could go fluid import bus, and I could just grab that right there. This is actually already amazing, I have to say. This is pretty cool. That's just pulling that into the system, right? So if I go over here, yeah, look at all that, man. That's actually really cool. I think we also, like right now, if I go to, do I have buckets on recipe? Don't remember. No, I don't. I'm gonna have to make a recipe for that real quick. Go here, let's go to recipes, let's grab one of them, sweet, and throw that in the system. But I think the second I add that autofiller to the system, once it has a channel here, so if I grab here, so if I look at right now, I think, and I look at lava, I'll see nothing. But if I go ahead and grab that autofiller, kind of take that puppy, pop it on a line, doesn't really matter where it goes, and I can already see them. It knows how to make water, it knows how to make lava, and it knows how to make creosote. So it actually learned all that without me having to do anything. As long as it sees the fluid in the system, it knows how to bucket it. So that is actually amazing. And I think this last one here, I'm not really sure how this one works. This one's supposed to be for fluid recipes, but I don't know how to do it. I guess we'll try something here. So creosote. Creosote I don't think technically needs a bucket, right? So the planks, let's go to plank here. Right there. I guess the treated wood is what I'm looking for. Go to treated. Right there. So that is the treated wood recipe, right? So I could just grab that. Yeah, let's make that recipe real quick. Let's go to treated wood planks. Right here. Grab you. Sweet. And I don't know if this has to go in the fluid assembler, so I'm actually going to try it. Right there. Treated wood. But it should know how to make that now, right? So if we go to treated wood. Oh, I got a bunch in here. I just want to see if this recipe actually works. Oh, what happened there? It already crafted them. What? I'm going to worry about that later. I might have messed up a recipe. But it looked like it made it treated wood. Just like that. So, yeah, we can do our fluid crafting in this fluid assembler. Or ME fluid assembler. That is actually really cool. I was actually curious about this too. If we can just get infinite water out of this thing. Let's do that. Fluid import bus. That's an export. Let's do here. Oh, not there. Where am I at? Right there. Let's go to fluid. Fluid import bus. Right there. Let's make another one of those. Go to import. There we go. Awesome. Take that. Fill that puppy right there. And is that just going to fill that drive? Because that's kind of my hope, right? Actually, oh, it's not grabbing from that. Okay, that doesn't work. That's unfortunate. Let's try a sink. Do that. There we go. I got that thing from a loot chest. I thought it'd be just worth a go. Oh, that's working. That's working, definitely. That's actually pretty cool. Apparently, it can only move 125 millibuckets a tick. But we might be able to increase that with acceleration. Actually, yeah, I'm curious now. I'm going to do speed. Oh, no. They're called, yeah, they're called acceleration guards. I made a whole bunch of those. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. Yeah, that is way faster, actually. That's actually really cool. So yeah, we can handle all of our crafting. Like, I'll actually put this in a proper place. With this, though, this is actually really awesome. I've never had a system to do fluid crafting before. Yeah, myself, I've never done it. And this is actually going to work quite well. The only thing, like I said, the fluid interface, I don't really... Can you make flat ones? You can. I'm just not really sure what it's for. Because what's it going to do what the export bus couldn't with fluids? I mean, doesn't really make sense to me to have this item. Maybe there is something special it can do. And I'm just not thinking of it. But anyway, that's pretty cool. We need lava too, actually. So, magma. Magma Crucible? Magma Crew? Maybe? Can I make one of those? Let's do that. Guess I just need some nether brick. I need to automate this recipe. I'll kind of do that later. But anyway, let's go ahead and make Magma Crucible. Take that. I'd like at least a couple upgrades as well. So let's go to kit. Gonna grab hardened. We can do that. Let's do the first two. You need to do single them. It's one of the reasons I actually want to get this kind of stuff done. I haven't done silver gears yet. So we can handle all the thermal liquids really easily. That's kind of why I wanted to try this, to see if I could do this, or I was going to have to go a different route. But this looks like it's going to be much easier than the other method. Anyway, I need to automate gears really quick, so let's do that. Sweet. And let's go silver, right? So 4 of those. Get rid of that. Equals a gear. Sounds good. Sweet. I should be able to just find that in here somewhere. Where are my gears? There's one spot for them. Awesome. And yeah, I was trying to make a gear. I already have a gear, right? So I just need to, I guess, make a... No, I was trying to do a kit, right? I'm trying to do the second level kit. Oh, not that. I just want to pull one. I can't do that. Oh, yeah, I could do it like this, right? Just do that. Sweet. Anyway, let's go automate lava really quick. And like I said, I'm going to move all this stuff, but I just want to make sure everything's working as I want it to, right? So on this, we'll need a, I guess it would be a fluid export. We'll do that through the top. And we'll need a import bus as well. So let's go import, right? So import, we'll go to import bus. We'll go here, next, grab import. I wonder how many times I'm going to grab the wrong bus now that I have these recipes. Wait, let's throw that right there. We'll need a piece of cobblestone, so let's do that. Maybe that right there. Awesome. And pop that puppy right there. So that should send it. That jazz, right? So I could go import, right? Maybe. Looks like it should work. Oh no, I put the wrong bus. That should be an export bus. I think in here I have a power cell already set up, so we're gonna just try that real quick. I just want to make sure I can do this whole setup and everything's gonna work, right? So there we go. We got lava in there. We got magma crucible. We're gonna throw 2 upgrades on. Do that and that. We're gonna grab a couple of coils. We can probably get 2 to speed up this machine. I think it's that one right there. Yeah, we need them. We don't have any of these. Let's make like 10 of them. Awesome. And then we should be able to just make, hopefully, if it gets finished. There we go. There's 1. There's 2. Speed up that machine. There's another upgrade that'll make it produce lava better. I guess I'll just do that one later. For right now, like I said, it's just testing, right? So let's go there. And yeah, I guess that is that the fluid export? I should just have to, realistically, grab you. Boom. And I should see every time this goes out, I guess I have to set the export on the top. But after that, we should have automated lava, right? No. Yeah, that should be right there, right? Export bus. Oh, now I need a fluid import. I'm such a derp. I'm getting my buses backwards. And now this will work. So we'll do that. Fluid import bus. There we go. It's pulling the lava. And that should all be in the system now, right? So if we actually go over here and kind of take a look. 31 buckets. Lava's going up to 4. And that's going to go until it fills up the drive. It'll just give us a full drive full. However much that is. I don't know how much that is with the 16Ks. I would have to look that stuff up. 3,000 buckets of water, apparently. 4,000. I'm guessing kilo B is, yeah, 1,000. It might be hundreds, but I'm guessing 1,000. But pretty awesome, pretty cool. And I'm going to be kind of setting this up a lot more cleanly. But that's going to automate all our fluids, which is actually pretty fantastic. But yeah, I think we're going to end this one here. So as always, you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.